This is our series on governance and religion. I'm your regular host, Professor David Olufemi Bangoshe. You are not called into this earth to live for yourself and your family alone. You are not going to live in isolation. We are interconnected and we are interrelated. There is no way you can refuse to participate in making the society better, the community better, and not be proactive than to be laid back. Policies will be made, law will be passed, things will happen that will affect you, affect your children, affect your generation, whether you like it or not. You cannot afford to be complacent. I started by talking about the four-dimensional, level of participation by various people who are religious. You know God, you fear God. In any form of religion, you are the one I'm talking about. You are the one I'm talking to. Now, last week I talked about the fact that you can participate in election as the number one way to get involved in leadership and institutionalization. You yourself, that you have this idea, that you have this passion, this drive to make the society better, can put yourself forward and begin to contribute meaningfully to societal development. But a lot of people say, I don't have the wherewithal, I don't have the mindset to put myself up for election contest. The second way by which you can participate is to join political parties. Look at how democracy works and selection of leadership works. It is the members of political parties and the political party as an entity that recommends to the populace who they can elect. Nobody, especially in Nigeria, can become anything unless it goes through the internal procedure of political party for selection and recommendation to the populace. I am bold to say that those who can get into authority are those who the parties have recommended, whether they are good or bad. We are limited to the choices of the people that have been primarily elected by political parties. So, in your society that is good, if the party, especially the predominant party, in any nation, when you look at it, most nations of the world, you always have two predominant parties. Even where they have the freedom of registering, multi-party, tens of parties, two will emerge and be very strong. In America, you have the Republican and Democrat. In UK, you have the Labour and the Conservatives. In Nigeria today, two major parties are making waves. And they are... So, I am saying that if you cannot stand for election, you can join these parties at the world level, local level, state level, national level, and be part of the internal decision-making processes of party in recommending candidates for the people. That is the way it works. Now, if Party A brings a human trafficker, and Party B brings a drug bearer, it means that the populace can only select one of the two evils, because this is what the party has recommended to the people, and that procedure must be followed in democracy. You can get involved. You can be involved in that primary selection by getting involved in political parties, ESCOs, membership at various levels.
the more we have the people that fear God in the process of selection, people that cannot mortgage their conscience, the better for us. Let me tell you that what the candidates that emerge, especially from the predominant parties, spent in their primary selection is so much that until somebody has that kind of war chest in money, he cannot be recommended. And if you have to spend that much in winning the primary ticket of party, what are you going to do when eventually you are elected into positions? It's time for you to rise up. I want to implore you, you cannot afford to be complacent. Our destiny, the destiny of our nation and our children is speaking, is in our hand. And I sincerely hope and pray that you will stand up for posterity. Thank you for listening to me this morning.